Artemis Technologies is split into two divisions, one which is product and one consultancy firm, Applied Technologies. Applied Technologies works with a number of different industries, developing very complex solutions. But our main thrust, 90% of what we do, is bringing green product to the market in the maritime sector. The first of that is called the e-foiler. One of the most polluting aspects of the offshore wind is actually the vessels that are used to transfer the engineers out. The Artemis e-foiler solution is going to be a really transformative solution that will reduce emissions in this area. For the first time, it's possible to have a viable commercial range with zero emissions utilising the Artemis e-foiler. By dramatically reducing the drag and the boat flying above the water, they can achieve ranges over 100 nautical miles and finally able to transport those engineers out without polluting. Often electric boats can really only do 5 to 10 miles, so they really can only target the very, very close to shore wind farm vessels. But the Artemis e-foiler crew transfer vessels will be able to be zero emissions viable all the way out to some of the furthest wind farms. So really the whole sector around the UK Isles will be available. We've been working closely with Invest NI for a number of years now, since we moved to the region in 2018. They've helped us in a number of ways, from introducing us to opportunities in the offshore wind sector, to identifying young talent, to introducing us to supply chain, and just generally being very supportive and easy to work with. They're also a consortium partner for us in the Belfast Maritime Consortium, who are working together to bring transformative new green solutions to maritime. We face a climate crisis, and the solutions will be the next sector that will see real growth. And Artemis Technologies is placed in one part of that, in the maritime sector, decarbonising high-speed maritime. So we're in the business for the environmental goals, but we understand it has to be a sustainable business, or it's really not making any impact. And we want it not to be a race to the bottom. We want it to be always pushing for high efficiency and not lower cost up front. That requires innovative financing solutions that really equalise low operating emissions and costs over life with higher upfront costs that's often associated with these radical new green solutions. We see ourselves as an important part to the offshore wind supply chain. It's quite specifically in that area of crew transfer, but we are really producing a product that totally changes the game. It stops really and removes the most polluting part of offshore wind generation, which is the vessels that at the moment burn a lot of diesel as they get the engineers out. We're going to offer a part of the supply chain that finally makes that stuff zero emissions.